And as you can see, we are back. But now for a WR up 123 social race at Britain in the Crossplay 1 lobby. And as you can see, we are driving AlphaTauri. I love the AlphaTauri. Little bit love previously because of the challenges of AlphaTauri. And when I made it to Pro X, and when Pro X is still a question, but as you can see, first time online lobby and driving in a wet. I've done one practice session with Skidder, and yeah, felt alright. I had some pace, and that's normally not the case for me in a wet, so it was quite surprising to see what I can do against the competition. But now I was also like, for that session I was making a wet setup with him, and now because we had a dry race, I was running with my dry setup in it, and I knew from the competitors and from especially my teammates, a lot of PSR drivers were running higher wings than me, for lower wings than me, so I should have a bit of an advantage in the rain. And it was clearly to see that I had some pace, and as I slide to the finish line, it was only almost 4/10 of Skidder, so I was close and I was fighting the top. Not that I always did in WR, so surprising to see that I had some pace. The next lap I did only 2/10 of it. And as you can see, we switched to the inters as the track was drying up. Yeah, now already in green, the track is just drying up and it's quicker. And while grip, I understeered a lot, but my driving style fits understeer. And in mid-speed corners you had sometimes a little bit of oversteer, but in slow speed you had a lot of understeer. But in high speed you had just traction and grip, and the car was just there to stick. But here then in almost one of the final laps, just you see the delta going up and up and up again. So let's see.
I don't know that.
As I can hear him say, I was with a lot of the PSR guys in the party, so sometimes you need to ask if they shut up. As you can see, already in purple, sector 1. So skipping to the end of sector 3 to the finish line, and we go top in the rain on inters in the WR with quite a competitive grid. With the likes of Soft, Skater, Smokey. You will see the usual names in here. But here from a final lap then, you see that I had a lot of rear locking in turn 2, turn 3. And that was, well, this whole game is that the only struggle for me, because I feel like I have a lot of pace in here. But yeah, on the straight I made it up with a good exit. And you can see I'm already gaining. But the track is always also drying up, so eventually the latest laps are the fastest. So as you can see again, a little bit too eager on throttle, so I lost a little bit. It cost me a lot of time, and you can see that in the delta. Here for cups, nice and easy. Not flat enough, but one shift back, just full push now, max and backets. It was done really nicely. As you can see, my time is gaining and gaining. Here, trying to get a back exit just for this long straight. And as you can hear me say, I was still on a lap. And for now, I'm just improving on my personal best. Going here, I'm gaining so much. I'm going up to 3/10s. That should have been an easy pull, but here mistake. And here, yeah, just too easy on throttle and just too much sliding, too much cost of time. And in the end, fuck, 5,000.
Oh, 5,000.
As you can hear me say it. Just, it was so close, but I should take the positive of it, because I was just fighting at the top.
5,000.
Of my mate
Fuck.
Kimber, of course. Another pro exhibition driver
Ah.
from Xbox. As you can see the grid. A lot of names.
What
A
is
lot
the
of
first sector then?
spread field. Yeah, my first
Yeah,
sector,
I was 10th off in the first sector.
because of turn
10th off
3,
in the first
that,
sector.
that lock
Fucking hell.
cost me a lot. So, unfortunately, I just missed
But
out on pole.
I haven't done inters yet. It was my first session in inters.
And as you can hear me say, it was also my first experience in inters. So that is a very positive takeaway. But yeah, here, just now for the real deal, just the race. where it all gets on. Here you can get the points, and for now just the social race. Here can I test my real speed against the other guys. It was not just a false indicator of that I'm just only fast in the ring. So 5 red lights. And there we go. My reaction time compared to Kimber was a bit better, but my initial phase of getting off the line was similar. So just in the slipstream you see it already, it's so overpowered. And here just to be careful because you don't want to crash with an esports teammate, of course. But yeah, we are already on an attack from PR Jack. Yeah, just now it's just DRS burning in slipstream of Kimber and just defend from Jack and stick behind Kimber and drag along for a bit. But I noticed already, just with my setup, I just so much more confidence in the corners. And just with the help of the slipstream and eventually DRS, I noticed that I was a little bit faster than Kimber. But yeah, we just settle on just the race. Just stick to P2, that's always good. No crashes, no carnage. Just a clean opening of the race. You can see it just matching back with this car, with these cars of the new handling model. It's just so lovely. But there's the first. Well, first virtual safety car now then, but first of many. I will already spoil it. As you can see, just try to keep it in delta. I was a bit over delta. Trying to ask for my engineer what the best strategy is.
Medium or not?
But already you saw like it was ending, so no point of pitting. Just waiting for Kimber and for the delta to go for green again. So here we go again. Very alert compared to Jack, because Jack is a bit further behind compared to me and Kimber. As you see already, the slipstream is working like magic. Got a bit wide in turn 3. Yeah, this was my strength of the whole race. Just sector 1 and this particular bit of sector 1. And as you can hear me say, I felt faster because Kimber wasn't slow, but I felt faster. Here again you see get a little bit wide, but I knew he was running lower downforce. So yeah, that is really what I noticed, especially in the corners, and as you hear someone crashing into the wall. Another safety car. And we are already on lap 2 and we have already 2 safety cars, a virtual safety car and now a real safety car. And we decided not to stop and preparing to get away, but I really got done by Kimber. I was really sleeping because yes, 7/10 is a lot. It's really a lot for an opening safety car restart. So now it is just my way to show that I had more pace. Eventually at lap 8 with no safety cars, luckily. You can see that I just catched him by rear end boxing. So you see Jack at 8/10, a little bit of a gap to him, but he had the best time. And now we were just trying to make the move.
Fuck's sake.
Another safety car. A little bit of racing there. I don't know what is about this game, but while driving I race a lot. And Kimber decided not to pit initially until I decided to pit and he followed me. So we got P1 eventually, even after not being able to make the move. But yeah, now pitting for a fresh set of mediums, trying to go to the end. You can see already, yeah, my pace was okay. But Britain, one of my favorite tracks, so that helps a lot, of course. But the real thing is I'm able to fight at the front, and that really motivates me also to do like commentating and just making these videos. If they work out to be bits like viewed, if they are not viewed, this will be one of the last probably. So if you like this, just help me out, of course. Subscribe and dislike and give a comment. Also to improve. But now we were to safety car restart. Jesus. With fresh tires, they are so freaking overpowered. As you can see, just they were standing still for me. It was just for me like I was on another level. So 6th, that's now 5th. 1 place already up, 1 sector. Let's get Harvey now. I have just the grip. It was like he was not there. So around the outside, just yeah, beautiful. It was really hyping me up, but also thinking about future races. Fresh tires make such a difference. You can see here, just that's mega difference. Lovely overtake as well. So now trying to get Jerry van Bussel, known as a very aggressive and hard defending driver. So I already got told that I need to look out for him. But yeah, with my better tire, fresh tire, he was no match. Lovely switchback. And because they said to me I was already defending, because for a surprisingly dive that he could do. But now, yeah, we're already in second from sixth in 1 lap. Let's get brothers then. Just need to lift off there because my overspeed is so much more than him.
Mate.
A little bit of racing him. Because yeah, I was a bit wide there and he tried to make it wider for this corner, but it's defending.
What the hell's that?
Just with hard tires, just like give it up. You know you will be overtaken. You can make my life just hard, but it's like it will cost him only more positions if you do that. Just if you just focus more on the exit and just stick behind me. Yeah, but it's always like the driver depends on how he drives and driving style. I like to be driving more smartly and just defend when it is just necessary. As you can see now, just like lap 13 with Kimber behind, 4/10 now. Hopefully just safety cars.
No.
And again. So the carnage begins all again. Decided not to stop this time, and later on you will see some names popping up. And they have fresh tires. Me, Kimber, Skid and Smokey, all PSR drivers, didn't box. Lucart also didn't. So yeah, we are all equal on tire wear and just a tire. So the real battle begins now, because yeah, those guys are the fastest as well, who I compared with. So just now I can really test myself out if I'm able to get to battle them, to pace up with them. But yeah, we are still leading WR, the social of CP1 in Britain. It doesn't tell anything because league racing has not officially started, but it's a good sign that I'm just up there. And as now, yeah, just the defending is going to begin because it's lap 19 and they use DRS and ERS. You can see the difference of it is huge. Luckily I could get P2, so I would have now the advantage of slips in DRS, because third in the train is always difficult to overtake, and if you're second you're just in perfect position. Fortunately you have always like to defend as well from third, but you're like faster than third because of the slipstream, so it's so overpowered. Just being so close now. I felt like just in the corners I had so much more confidence than Kimber. Just the difference was like here as well, just the exit, not the greatest, but still now slipstream, DRS, you can see what I mean. Like I was running a higher downforce. Like what is that? But yeah, trying to be as close as possible, just try to re-overtake and just, yeah. I wanted to be first again as I felt like my pace was better in the corners than him. But as you can see now, the fifth driver, Shazoo Tom, he was the one with fresh tires. He pitted with the latest safety car, so he should be very fast compared to us with all the mediums. As you can see, really lining up here to be as close as possible. Skidder had a very good exit, but yeah, here a little bit of DRS, and it was just a straight pass. Skidder followed me, so it's now me first, Skidder 2 and Kimber third. And Smokey and Tom we see as well moving up and down. Not like a roller coaster, but eventually I heard it the party that they were half view banging, so also very interesting. But they are here in Sector 1, leading again. Only 5 laps to go, so can we hang on? But yeah, trying to take turn 3 very nicely. But here I lost my rear a bit, and then with the rear braking, I rear locked it a little bit. But yeah, before the DRS opens, Skid already could overtake me, and now Kimber as well. So this little mistake costed me not only P1 but also P3, just on the worst part of the track. So I have no defending. I could not defend from them now. So eventually lap 25, you can see Smokey very close behind, still defending from
I haven't
Tom.
won a tier 1 way, so.
And they were arguing they both didn't want to get in front. So I said like, yeah, if you go both aside, I will be leading. I don't mind. So I still had a good amount of battery. But you saw Skidder and Kimber switching positions. And I was very close behind, so still have an opportunity, of course. I'm still there. I can still win the race. Just need a good exit, just a good exit out of Max and Beckett. Just try to overtake them, one or both. Preferably one of them now, just to line up for the last lap overtake. Very close. But both you can see they use. And I decided to not using it and then use again. But I should have kept on and just pressure them both. Just stick my nose in, and here it was not like I wanted to attack, but I wanted to defend from Smokey, because yeah, Smokey is sometimes an aggressive driver, and I didn't know how badly he wanted that third place. So that costed me a lot, because I'm now 5 tenths behind Kimber on the last lap, and that's basically not ideal. But here for turn 3, you can see like how much time I will gain in this part again. This part, just with my setup, felt so nice. It's now a bit less than 5 tenths. And just now it's just all basically to line up to try to overtake. Hopefully both, but now it's the aim to just to be as close as possible to the guys in front. But here we had a little snap of oversteer, and that costed a lot. Just now a bit more than 5 tenths even. And we wanted just to be as close to the rear end of Kimber, just to try to have a shot at one of them, or of course both. But now it was just like hoping that they will just mess up and that I can sneak past them. But just aiming to have Max and Beckett just correctly done, and the best I could, burning everything that I had left in my ERS management. And you can see Kimber with the move on Skidder, that overspeed with the slipstream and the DRS and the last bit of DRS he had. He made the move stick. Now it was just hoping that they did the Charles Leclerc with Sergio Perez, that I could sneak up like Lewis Hamilton. But unfortunately that wasn't the case, and we end up in P3. P3 in this kind of level, at the start of this game. I hope I can continue it like this pace-wise and just be able to fight for the top spots. It's really looking bright for the upcoming league races and the competition, so I hope you liked as well this commentating video, and please like and subscribe if you liked it, and leave a comment behind for any tips or improvements for these videos. But I will see you. Cheers. Peace.